What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Okay guys, so in today's video I'm going to show you a cool strategy that you can use. Okay, so what do we need for this strategy? So the first thing we need for this strategy is basically a 12 moving average. So your parameters should be like this: period 12, sub 0, method exponential, apply to high, styles 2 pixel, red. Okay, and then you need another moving average with the same parameters, but you just need to apply to typical price. Okay, starts with 2 pixel blue. Okay, so then we need the third moving average, which is going to be our period 12, sub 0, method exponential, apply to low, styles 2 pixel purple, right? And then we're going to need another moving average or parameter should be like this: period 72, sub 0, method smoothed, apply to high, styles 2 pixel purple, right? And the same parameters: period 72, sub 0, method smoothed, apply to typical price, 2 styles 2 pixel red. And then we need another moving average, parameter 72, sub 0, method smoothed, low. Okay, apply to low, style 2 pixel red. Okay, let me just change that color because I see we have the same color. Let me just make that blue, right? Okay, so now you can see we have different colors on the chart. Okay, so how do we use this strategy? Before I show you guys how to use this strategy, I just want to show you what you need at the bottom. Relative strength index should be, the period should be 1, apply to close styles 2 pixel blue, levels 20, 80, 90, and 10. Right, the moving average, gonna need the moving average, period should be 10, sub 0, method smoothed, apply to low, styles 2 pixel red. Okay, so how do we use this strategy? Now that's the question, right guys? So there are a few perks to this strategy, right? Now the first perk is, once you see that the market does this, right, you do not enter the market. Okay, because that is basically that the market's consolidating. You only trade this strategy, okay, when the market is trending. For example, your first entry, okay, would have been over here, right? So as you can see, the moving average is between the 20 and 10 level. But you need to make sure that the chart is zoomed out completely and that the moving average at the bottom doesn't move, and then wait for a crossover, then buy, take like 3 to 4 candles profit and exit. So you could have taken an entry over here as well. Let me just zoom in. Let me just remove this box, okay? So check this out. You could have taken an entry over here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. So if you see a crossover between these, okay, 7-2 moving averages and 12 moving averages, you add extra entry, okay? Scalp. Remember, this is a scalping strategy, okay? So let me just show you another one. We need to look for levels where the market doesn't consolidate, no does it must be at the 10 and 20 level. All right, so you can see over here 10 and 20 level, where the crossover over here you buy, right, and over here you buy, right? But after you see this happening, you get out of the market, okay, because it's consolidating. We don't want consolidation, right? So the same thing happened over here. You need to drag the screen to right and left before buying or selling. Okay, you can see it happened over here, crossover, 3 to 4 candles profit, 2 to 4 candles profit. Okay, so the 72 moving average is just for extra entries, okay, if you miss the first ones, right? So I'm just gonna show you how to use this on Boom 1000 as well, and then I'm gonna skip over the video, okay? So what you want to do is, you guys can see that the market was here, okay, right? Then we had this small consolidation over here. Now what do we do here? We don't enter, we don't trade at that point, okay, right? We need where the market doesn't consolidate. For example, over here, the market didn't consolidate over here. And when you look, let me just zoom in, and when you look at it at the top, you can see where the crossover, 1, 2, 3, 4 candles or 2 candles profit. You need to backtest this strategy before using it, okay? And the same thing was happening over here. Okay, the moving average at the bottom was actually moving, so you do not trade it. You only trade it when the moving average at the bottom doesn't move. Okay. That one was moving as well. Okay, that one wasn't moving. So what's happening over here? We're like this small double top, as you guys can see over here. And then with the crossover 1, 2, 3, 4 candles profit. And then you could have taken 1, 2, 3, 4 candles profit. A spike would have occurred, but after the spike, the market went straight down. Okay, so that is basically how you use this strategy. Pretty simple, right? So let me just zoom out, check if the moving average at the bottom doesn't move, crossover, you sell. So if you don't want extra entries and want to use this, the first set of moving averages on its own, you can do that as well. Okay, you can do that as well. You can only use the 12 moving averages if you want to, but if you want extra entries, you can add these moving averages over here as well. So what you want to look for is, when you use a strategy, you need to look for the moving average over here, the bottom shouldn't move. Okay, you must drag the screen to the left and right and make sure the chart is zoomed out completely. And now we have to go back. Why is it doing this? Okay, make sure that the chart is zoomed out completely, right? So that you can see if this moving average at the bottom is moving or not. So at boom 1000, you look at it, the 80 and 90 level, and at crash 1000, you look at the 20 and 10 level. So my advice to you is go and back test this, see if it's working, see how many candles are you able to catch, because most of you says, do you know this strategy doesn't work in the live market? No, that's a lie. It does work. The only thing you have to do is go and practice the strategies. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comment down below. And don't forget to join the free Telegram group. The link will be in the description. Thank you.